雪梨止咳湯 White fungus soup save dry throat and minor cough. Hi friends, did you know that white fungus with pear have been used for centuries in traditional medicine to soothe dry throat and minor cough? In this video, you will discover the incredible benefit of white fungus and Asian pear soup and how it can provide a relief for the pesky dry throat and cough. Come, let's see what are the ingredients for today's cooking, and in some of the ingredients, I will give the name in Cantonese too. Sweet Yi white fungus, Sweet Lei Gon dried slices of Asian pear, Hoi Tai Ye Gon dried sea coconut, Lam Pa Hang apricot kernels, Chun Pui Sichuan Fritillaria hirosa, Tong Kam Kat sugar coated tangerine, Gon Pa Hang dried lily bulbs. Actually, all the ingredients comes in a pack you can buy at Chinese medicine shop or grocery shop in the market. Chun Pui or Sichuan Fritillaria hirosa looks like quoit seeds, but the color is slightly lighter. Chun Pui and sugar-coated tangerine or dry pear can be bought from the Chinese grocery or Chinese supermarket in Chinatown. I soak all the dried ingredients for around 20 minutes first. I soak dried fungus for around 30 minutes. For fresh ingredients, I add in 2 Asian pears. I add in carrot and corn too. I add in marinated spare ribs and marinated pork belly that have been marinated overnight with salt. I also use some dried scallop for umami flavor. Add in spare ribs and pork belly. Bring water to boiling with medium-high heat for 5 minutes. Meanwhile, cut corn into pieces. Cut carrot into pieces too. 8 minutes later, let's remove spare ribs and pork belly from pot. Rinse and wash spare ribs and pork belly. Add in adequate water for boiling white fungus and pear soup. Smack the ginger to enable flavor of ginger to be released into the soup. Rinse and wash sugar-coated tangerine, then cut tangerine into pieces. Rinse and wash all the dried ingredients that have been soaked for 20 minutes. Rinse and wash white fungus, then cut the hard part or the core part of white fungus. Then, with hands, break white fungus into pieces. I cut white fungus into smaller pieces. When water comes to boiling, add in all the ingredients like spare rib, pork belly, dried ingredients that have been soaked, carrot and corn into the boiling water. With medium-high heat, simmer for 30 minutes. Peel off skin from the pear. Cut pear into half, then cut the core part of the pear. Removing the core part of the pear is good, as the core part of the pear will turn the soup into sour. I use one pear and I cut it into thin slices first. Then I julienne cut the pear. Julienne cut pear will enable the pear to melt into the soup and will give body to the soup. The other pear I cut into pieces like in the bowl as demonstrated in the video. 30 minutes later, add in all the pear and half of portion of the white fungus first. Oh my god! I almost forgot to add in dried scallop that has been soaked for 30 minutes into the soup. So I quickly add in dried scallop into the soup and close the lid and simmer for 30 minutes with high heat. After 30 minutes, I add in white fungus. I add in additional of hot boiling water as the liquid of the soup has been reduced. Then I simmer the soup for another 10 minutes with low heat. 10 minutes has passed. Now it's meal time, so I take out the pork belly and cut into thin slices. I simmer the soup for slightly more than 1 hour only so that the soup in the ingredient still have flavor. I eat some of the soup ingredient. This braised pork belly can be served as a dish with chili oil and soy sauce. Braised pork belly is ready now, so as the soup. This soothing white fungus with pear, full of flavor and texture as well, is super delicious. Many people struggle with dry throat and minor cough, especially during seasonal changes or due to allergy. This is important to find natural remedy that can help alleviate these symptoms. All these ingredients will work together to soothe out irritation from dryness of throat and coughing. It is a good natural remedy to try. Here is my recipe for today's cooking. Let's give it a try. Thank you for watching, friends. See you again in our next video. If you found this video helpful, be sure to check out my other cooking video on soup making. Please also click subscribe and like. Don't forget to share your cooking experience in comments below. Bye-bye. Important, you need to try what is the taste of the soup. We didn't put salt. Very nice, huh? But this is a very common soup. Every family will make also.
The white fungus is
yeah, because some white fungus, when you overcook, the soup become very sticky. I don't like.
Yes, and then no nice.